Can't block that. Oh, let's just do both because we can. You and you. No, but that's saying, my friend. Sorry. Yeah. I guess we're not seeing this. What does the other thing say when you lose? I'm starting to forget. Hey everyone, my name's Kyle. Thank you for stopping by to check out my video here on Arena Hacks. If you're new to my channel and you like seeing all kinds of fun deck builds, budget deck builds, and just ongoing tips and tricks to build your digital collection on MTG Arena, then go ahead right now and click that subscribe button right down there. If you're new to MTG Arena, like fresh new to MTG Arena, go check out my beginner's guide section because I've got all kinds of neat videos introducing you to the program and familiarizing yourself with it, as well as all kinds of neat tricks that beginners and new people can do to boost their collection right off the start. So, for today's deck though, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anders Hjorth, I think. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, sorry if I'm not. But he's been participating on the channel a lot, leaving a lot of comments. I'm sure he's hitting that thumbs up, and I know he's subscribed already to the channel, so big thanks to Anders Hjorth. Again, sorry. Also, big thanks to everybody else who's been commenting and just supporting the channel in every way they can, and everybody who's already subscribed as well. But for Anders, he left a comment on one of my more recent videos, Magecraft with Showdown. And he suggested putting some damage spells with red in order to get some extra removal in here. Well, when he mentioned removal, my mind just took that and ran with it and said, nuts to the red, nuts to the Showdown. Let's just put some removal in Magecraft. Let's just make a mean, nasty Magecraft deck. So here it is. That's why I'm dedicating this to Anders, because I got the idea from him to do this, even though it's not even in the colors he was suggesting. Thanks again for all your participation and giving me the idea for the deck. So, getting on to more specifically how this deck works today, I'm going to be shooting over the main mono-white Magecraft deck cards first, just because they're so common, did them a lot, we've seen them a lot. If you need to read what the cards are, just pause the video and take a little extra time to read it. I will slow down when I get to the things that are a little more different about this deck compared to past Magecraft decks that I've done before. So going with the fast Magecraft stuff, the stuff we're all used to, we got Clever Lumimancer, 1 mana, 0/1, +2/+2 on a Magecraft trigger. Defiant Strike, great way to hit those Magecraft triggers at instant speed. +1/0 is not really what we're looking for until end of turn, but that card draw is really awesome while adding to the Magecraft triggers. And that extra bit of damage is always awesome. Fight as one, we have lots of humans in here and non-humans, so we're often getting to protect both of our creatures at the same time as getting those Magecraft triggers. Guiding Voice, lots of value here in a Magecraft deck. +1/+1 counter, learn, and Magecraft triggers all for 1 mana, and you're learning getting more Magecraft triggers out of your sideboard. Can't go wrong. Clarion Spirit, we're casting spells like crazy trying to get those Magecraft triggers. Did I say it? Magecraft triggers. Trying to get those Magecraft triggers. So yeah, we're going to just fill the sky with all these spirit tokens. And they're flying. Awesome. Leonin Lightscribe. +1/+1 to everybody on our board, even those flying tokens from Clarion Spirit. Every Magecraft trigger that we get. Silverquill Apprentice is a new one. I haven't incorporated this guy in a lot of my Magecraft decks in the past. I'm not really sure why that is. I've never really seen other people running them in like my opponents when they're running Magecraft decks. I don't often see the Silverquill Apprentice coming up all that much. I'm not sure why that is. I haven't really run them too much. This is my first time kind of experimenting with them. This one's a little arguable. You might want to maybe think of another 2-drop that might fit this slot a little better. I haven't been able to think of something. I thought Killian for a while, but Killian doesn't match this deck a lot because you're not really going to be saving a lot of mana on these cards because, you know, they do target creatures a lot, but you're only cutting it down by 1 instead of Killian's full potential, which is to cut it down by 2. And the extra +1 and +0 is more aggro, which is really what this deck is shooting for. Just aggressive, 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 aggressive. This deck turned out a lot more. I was hoping it would be more of a control-y deck, but it's actually way more of an aggressive deck than it is a control deck. And that's inherent with Magecraft anyways. But getting on to the other part of it, the part that I thought would make it a little more controlling, is all the cheap removal we have over here. Bloodchief's Thirst, 1 mana, sorcery speed, activates all your Magecraft triggers, and you get to kill something, a planeswalker or a creature, for converted mana cost 2 or less. However, you can kick it for an additional 3, making it 4 in total, and now you can just kill anything. It doesn't matter what its mana cost is. Any planeswalker or creature, you can just kill it. Doesn't matter what its mana cost is. Again, and activating your Magecraft triggers. Whether you kick it or not, it's getting your Magecraft triggers either way. Eliminate. Now this is arguable. You might want to actually increase more of these and drop the Heartless Axe. There's a lot of powerful creatures out there for 3 mana or less. A lot of really annoying creatures and stuff like that. So this is actually pretty powerful. Now the only reason I kept 2 copies of it is just because it is a little limited to the type of creatures that it can, or planeswalkers too, that it can take down, being only converted mana value 3 or less. Then that brings us to the Heartless Act, another 2 mana. This is instant speed, just like the Eliminate. I didn't mention that. Just like the Eliminate, it's instant speed. Destroy a creature with no counter. As long as it has no counters on it, doesn't matter what its mana cost is, doesn't matter what its power and toughness is, it's just dead. If it's got counters on it, unfortunately you can't kill it, so that is a form of protection that our opponents can use against this type of spell. But we have even more removal embedded in Swift End, being the instant adventure from Murderous Rider, being able to destroy any creature or planeswalker for 3 mana. Little clunky on the 3 mana side, but we do have the kicked Bloodchief's Thirst at 4 mana. So, when the game drags on a little longer, yeah, those guys both come in real handy late game when we actually do have the mana to cast them. And Swift End and Murderous Rider are just 3 mana each, so it's not that bad. It's just this deck is so low to the ground, so low curve, it's just crazy. But anyways, back to the Murderous Rider. We got our Destroy Creature. We do have to pay 2 life for that. It's usually not a big deal, since when we do access our sideboard with Learn, which we only have 4 Learn cards in here with the Guiding Voice. But when we do access our sideboard, we're almost always going for environmental sciences. And an argument could be made to drop a Pest Summoning and put another environmental sciences in, simply because it is low mana cost, and it gets more of our lands out, because we do still want a lot of lands. But we're only running 20, I believe. Yeah, we're only running 20, as you see in here, right? 6 and 6 is 12, 14 is 16, plus another 4 over here is 20. So 20 lands. We really want to be making sure we hit those lands, but yet at the same time, we don't want to be getting flooded, which is why there's only 20. So environmental sciences are just kind of busted. You're getting 2 life in here too, so that negates the Swift End 2 life you have to pay right there every time you cast an environmental sciences. Just a really awesome card to run in your sideboard for this deck. Pest Summoning, again, just get some pests, summon some extra little creatures out there. Like I said, we could drop one of these for another environmental sciences. Reduced to Memory and Necrotic Fumes, both 3 mana, both really good removal. The Reduced to Memory is basically in there, so if there's a non-land permanent like some kind of enchantment or artifact that our opponent has that is just ruining us, and none of our removal, it all just targets planeswalkers and creatures. That's it. So that's what the Reduced to Memory is for, to help get rid of those pesky artifacts and enchantments. And Necrotic Fumes is just an exile removal. All of our removal in here destroys creatures, whereas Necrotic Fumes exiles it. Other than that, it's just more removal, more Magecraft triggers, and smash the face. These lands here are pretty much critical. Obviously, basic lands are always critical in a deck, but I've got an even balance of them. We can even adjust them by 1 each, go maybe 7 plains and 5 swamps, just because I do notice a slight hold up on white mana in the gameplay, just a little bit. The pathways are just like an absolute must in this deck to make sure you're getting your curve. And then these over here, from the way I've been finding these lands have been performing in the deck, you could really honestly swap them for any of the common tapped lands that do the 2 colors you want. Like, they're really like getting that extra scry, couple scry, getting the occasional time when you get it untapped. A lot of times you can do it untapped, but like a lot of times you can't either. So it's like, it's not, like these 4 you could probably easily run some more budget friendly lands if you want to. That being said, I've already run 6 games with this in just the free play queue. 6 wins straight, so I'll be taking it to ranked today for this video. So yeah, I'm starting in silver. As most of you who know me know, I don't really play ranked that much or competitive. I keep saying, yeah, I should do it more, I should do it more. But we'll be taking that in today, starting off somewhere in silver. I'm not sure exactly what tier level. But I did take a first game, move it to the end just because it was a little longer, and I just wanted to start off with the more interesting games. So they're almost entirely straight in order, except that last game is going to be a little out of order, and you'll see that in the rank change. But otherwise, yeah, the decks got off to a great start. Thanks again to Anders for the suggestion, and let's just get to it. Oh, I hate the one land hands. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I really don't want to toss away a single spell, so yeah, I guess we ditch a swamp. All right. Double Lumimancer is not bad. If one gets shot down right away, we can do another. We have a backup. Okay, I would like another white source though. When we try to cast more than one spell, they're usually white. Ooh, damage or Clarion Spirit. We're not gonna activate it quite yet. Maybe we just go damage. Yeah, we need to draw a card because, like I said, I'm not too happy with no extra white source. Okay, it's not a white source. It leads to one eventually. Veto. Okay, so now we need our removal. Perfect timing. New priority list. Let's get rid of that scary thing, which will still pump up our Lumimancer from Magecraft. Hit in that way. What do we got? Oh, Red Rover. I like that. I remember playing that game, Red Rover. Gain 3 life. That's harsh. That kind of takes away a lot of damage we did to him. We still need more white mana before I start really going with other powerful stuff, especially for protection. So let's really pump up our Lumimancer. Get the white mana. And let's attack in for 5. Hold up. Hold up, fight is 1. Now let's just play our other Lumimancer. That's okay, yeah, like we have 2 of them now, so. Oh yeah, that one's got a 1/1 counter on it. I forgot about that. How did we? Oh right, Guiding Bolt. Doomscar, that sucks. Not terribly surprised. Alright, we're gonna go Lightscribe, Temple. Heck yes. I've got to hold up protection, so yeah, I got to call it. I really want to play Clarion Spirit, but we got to hold up protection. Hopefully their next board wipe is just more destroy effect, so that this will protect from it. Bringing Veto back. Okay. Death Touch anywhere? What is it? 3 damage total. We can give it Indestructible. We do need to cast a second spell to get our token. I say we keep the pressure on. It's kind of sketchy. We might lose our Lightscribe. We keep him, we keep him, we keep him. Draw a card with our Defiant Strike. Sweet! I'll hold one up. Just do that 4 damage for now. I was going to say 3. I'm like, oh, it's only 3 damage. 4 damage, actually, but okay. Yeah, hold up, fight is 1. Now we got double protection. Ooh, I like casting 2 spells. That's a jerk. That's a jerk of a card, because they're going to draw cards when we cast more than 2 spells. Yes! That fixes that, though. What do we got for manas? Ooh, we're going to only have 1 left, so we got to hold up a white. Yeah, it's going to hold up white for us. So we got to get rid of Mangara. Mangara? Yeah, Mangara. Mangara's got to go. And just go big. We've got Indestructible. I don't know who they're going to block where and what. Okay. Okay. He's probably going to do enough damage to kill them both, I would imagine. There's our second spell, too. Ooh, not dead yet! Oh, close. So close. We gain life? Oh, right, yeah. Yeah! Woo! Can't complain. Well, we'll see. The game is still young. Nothing for really pump spells. I don't really just want to cast that and throw it around. What do we got here? They're going to have removal. Let's just go this way. Call that a turn. No point in attacking. Off with the 0-1, yeah. I know it's funny, but it's cycling. Okay, that's what we got. So, we may not necessarily have removal. Alright, here we go. Cycling deck. Here we go, yeah. Yeah, let's hit hard. Easily costs 1 mana. Everybody gets a little bit of a pump up here. What are we hitting? Third turn, what is it? 7 damage. Ouch. Alright, cyclers. What are you doing? Are you buying Loris already? Like, I just did my cycling deck a little while ago. Okay. I had Loris too, but I mean, like, this seems like full hand still, like, not cycling anything. Oh, almost a full hand. Wow. Start with a Defiant Strike here. Actually, I should have played that first, simply because I might have drawn another white, like a plains or something. Nope. Oh, man. What was that, 4th turn? Oh, dear. Okay. We got more protection up, too. I would hold it off for our turn so we can use our Magecraft triggers to do more damage. If they even need it. As soon as I cast 1, if they can't block more than 1, then yeah, that's game anyways. 2-4, not enough, so we just do both like this, be quick, and then I'll just kind of, go, just, that's enough. I forgot about that guy. Alright, just go. I was going to say, that's way overkill, but they're all just triggering anyways. Man, these games are fast. Oh my god, gold! Okie dokie. See if we can just keep cranking it out. I don't even know how many games I'm at. Like, it's not a super amount of games, but well, we can't cast anything. The black won't really help us, so I say we go. We do have another plans. We can go Lumimancer and Guiding Voice. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do the other Lumimancer post-combat. We don't get any extra triggers or anything off of it, so let's just do that. Get this guy down. What do they get to search for? Oh no, wait. Search of Greatness. Spell your hand with my. If you don't scry, so it has to be mana value. Wait, what? From your hand. Okay, cast a permanent spell from your hand with mana value 1 plus the highest mana. Okay. among other permanents. Do you want to play tap land? Well, what do we get? Another plains, or let's get swamps. We do have a lot of white. Can we do anything else for 1 mana? No. Oh, if we can't, then actually let's just temple and scry. Fuck yes! I feel like the last few games I've been doing that. Every time I scry, I'm just like, oh, yeah! I want. It's like there's no point in scrying. I always want it. How much? 3? How much does this do? Oh, yeah! I forgot how much the mana value this will kill. Oh, it's instant. So let's just... Oh, yeah, whatever. Attack in. We got to do it before they choose blocker, because we want the damage to go through anyway. What is that? Oh, man. 7 more damage. Down to 5. We have 3 creatures on board. They are all pretty nuts. Even if Lightscribe, if they kill Lightscribe right now, the 2 Lumimancers with their own triggers. Yikes. That's not nice. But we can kill our own Lightscribe, and our Lumimancer triggers will do the rest of the work for us, which is kind of what I was already in the middle of saying. So yeah. 1 green mana. I don't know if they have anything instant speed. Let's just attack in. Instant speed this. Kill our own Lightscribe. Goes to our graveyard. That should be enough. Xaxes. Right on the... This deck just doesn't stop. Like... I don't get it. I don't know why I said I don't get it last game. I kind of do get it. I mean... The deck is basically performing the way I want it to. Oh, this is disgusting. And it has to be tapped? That's absolutely not. Because it has to... I wasn't even thinking about that being tapped. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's tapped. Of course I have to mulligan. Get to go first, which is not bad. I guess it's too high of mana. Yeah, it's too high mana cost. Gotta ditch it. Yeah, I'll ditch it. Not the greatest hand. We've been doing pretty good with our 1-drops and getting pretty fast, so... Looks like a little slower of a hand than what I... Well, there comes the 1-drop. Should we just, like... So they can't use it for protection? Maybe we, like, kill it? Like, maybe we do it next turn. Yeah, let's just get this out now. This is a bit... This does feel slow. Maybe I should have done Lumimancer so we can start attacking. That thing's got summoning sickness. Ah, that's right. It'll be easy to double spell at least with Lumimancer and all this other stuff. Okay, so Pup can be sacked to protect. What's it called? Do we really want to use 2 freaking things on it? 2 removal on their Speaker of the Heavens? I don't think so. Do we? I don't know. Let's Guiding Voice here. Hit that. Just do this. Just get our mana. It's a pretty decent blocker on his own. So they can maybe just like peck away and gain life. And give protection by sacking their creatures. Yeah, sure, they have no mana. They have to triple block and lose all their stuff. Okay, so we get rid of Alseid. That's not bad. I mean, their Selfless Slave here is a little better in the sense that it doesn't cost them any mana to activate his ability. But that is more protection for their Speaker that is down the drain. That's not nice. Probably try to get Lumimancer out at some point here. We do have another Clarion Spirit, and that is awfully tempting. 2 mana for that. And then we target Daxos, maybe? I think... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a Clarion. Heartless Act or this thing? Let's do this one. It is sorcery. We only need 1 mana for it. We can still cast Lumimancer if we want, so we can start attacking next turn. And are they letting it go through, or are they giving protection? So there's the protection. Daxos gains indestructible. They could double block and lose their speaker. So we won't risk Clarion Spirit. Let's get the Lumimancer out because it's doing us no good in our hand. We didn't have it in our opening hand. If we would have had it in our opening hand, it would have been a lot different. Drew it second turn. That just screwed everything up. Okay, that's bad. Now we can't do this. Okay. We can kill something else, so unkicked, we can still hit anything. What do we hit? We can't, oh, we can hit Daxos with this. Let's do that then. And then we attack in with everybody. Yeah, and then we Heartless. I wanted to do it! I wanted to do it! Come on! As usual, looks pretty good. We don't have a Lumimancer, which makes it kind of slow. But all in all, not bad. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking, I wasn't even thinking about mulligan, and I was trying to plan in my head how I'm going to do these lands here. How I'm going to play these. Oh, time's up. Figure it out. This tapped, I guess. Decline. Nothing we can do our first turn with an untapped land anyways. This we can do untapped and actually do something though. There we go. The reason I threw them down, or this guy down, Silverquill Apprentice, because I'd rather them, if they've got some early removal, I'd rather them hit my Apprentice than my Clarion Spirit. And with another land, we can go Clarion, there's more chance for double spell, which, no, we're not gonna be able to accomplish. We're not gonna be able to get those Magecraft triggers either. There's no point in casting this, we gotta hold it up. So it's just swing in for 2, pack away. Yeah, let's go Clarion, and we hold up fight as 1. It's human and non-human, so that means we can protect both of them. Keep her going. Can I just, like, play some creatures or something? Come on. You're killing me, man. I'll just work away. Just keep digging. Man, I wish we could go faster, though. Let's do Murderous Rider. We still have more removal in our hand, and they are really not playing any creatures. So let's get our Spirit token. Get our double spell. Okay, counter the spell, goes to our graveyard. Not a big deal. We still get our token. At least it did something. It's not just sitting in her hand. With nothing to target on the battle, or at least the swift end side of it. Nothing to target on the battlefield. Cool, what's this guy? Draws cards whenever you cast blue spell. Okay, whenever you cast blue spell, permanent opponent controls. Okay. Alright, well, let's just get in there. Finally, we have a target. You can get pumped up. So what do we got for damage here? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, is that 15? Oh, damn it! I should have spent more time on the math. We got this though. Like, there's no way. Like, we've got protection from board wipes. Like, yeah. Oh man. Thought I told you that. We won't stop. Okay. Alright, this is kind of the more sketchier side of a starting hand for this. Everything else I've been seeing has been pretty good. I know I complain when I don't see the Lumimancer, but we only have 4 of them in here. We can't get them every opening hand. Because I really don't want to cast this until 3rd turn, but there's no guarantee we'll even get a second white source. Like, that has happened in games before. This might be sketchy. Is this going to be the first Jeffber? Are you going to do it? I don't think so. Yeah. You think you're going to be the one to take this deck down? I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're just too unstoppable. What's up, man? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Off to the races. Jungle Delver, my friend. Bunch of mana to put a counter on it. 1. Back in. I am certainly not going to block. Yeah, the white mana would be cool. Let's just do the damage. Do the do. Slabam. And then we just swing in. We don't really have to do this instant speed. It doesn't really matter. Oh, 5 damage second turn. Ooh. There's our land, and it's a second white. Ooh. Lightscribe into fight as 1? Like, yeah. Come on. What you got? Jeffber. I don't know how to pronounce Jeffber. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just do this. Anything holding up? It's not even holding up. That means like there's nothing instant speed. Fire some damage. 4, not as big as 5, which I think we did last turn. And that is just, they just keep coming. Clarion Spirit. I'm not super thrilled about Silverquill Apprentice. Good damage amplifier, but we can go Clarion now and start flooding. Clarion into 1-drop. Yep, fight is 1 human, non-human that we're attacking in with. Let's get some blocks here. Get some blocks, cast one of our fight is 1s. And if there's no blocks, then we go Defiant Strike. Yeah, let's do Defiant Strike. More card draw. Yeah, no blocks, so. What's that now? 7. Ooh, down to 4. Is this the starter deck that we're playing here? In gold? Jeffber? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, so we're pretty set now. We got like 3 powerhouses. They need a lot of removal right now. With a flying. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It might be. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Can't block that. Oh, let's just do both because we can. You and you. No, but that's saying, my friend. Sorry. Yeah. I guess we're not seeing this. What does the other thing say when you lose? I'm starting to forget. It says defeat, right? I think it says defeat. Looks like a good hand. I feel like the last few games I was playing with this deck, I've been seeing a lot of creatures and not a whole lot of my non-creatures, my instants and sorceries. I'm like, oh. Yeah, like what's going on with that? So I guess we go Lumimancer first. We do have 2 of them. So far we see blue. Let's go Guiding Voice. Let's get the Sciences just in case we don't get our land. Alright, let's go Environmental Sciences. We'll get our land. We'll get a basic land, right? So it'll come into play untapped, which means we can then play Defiant Strike and hit for a good amount of damage. Because I was thinking about playing the Temple here for our land, but as you can see, I changed my mind for those reasons. Oh, there we go. That's what I want to do. I want to click the land there for some reason. Like, what am I doing? And what now? Like, they have something. Like, why is it 6 damage? That's all I got. You're gonna just, okay. Alright, okay. I see now. I see. They didn't want to trade. Took a big hit for it, though. Okay, what else you got? What else you got? That's actually pretty good. Our 1/1s will go good against it if we can start getting some, which we should. I say we go Clarion Spirit into Lumimancer to double spell for a Spirit token, which can block the Seer. We can do chumps for this guy. Hopefully they can't pump them up too fast. Pump him up too fast. Other than that, I don't know what we're gonna do about this guy. Can get up to 3 counters and we can remove 3. Play this and double spell with this, which will make our Lumimancer more powerful. And actually kill their Seer with this instead. And I don't know how we're going to deal with this guy. But I think that's the play here, yeah. So we need an untapped land out, then we go Clarion. And then we destroy creatures with counters, hit their only blocker, and swing in for another 3. They're down to 8. We're down to 20. Oh, right, yes, the Sciences. I always forget about that life gain, and it's just like, how am I down to 20? They hit us there. Like, what's going on here? But yeah, I always forget about that life gain. I'm so, like, it's all about the lands for me. I gotta make sure I hit my lands. All right, Louis Mai. Okay. Lose my? Maybe? I don't know. Something like that. All right. Pulling out the rope. Another Seer. Okay. I wish I had more removal. Doesn't this deck have a lot of removal? I thought that's what I was trying to focus on in this deck. Ay, ay, ay. It's not removal. Well, anything we tack will get eaten by the Vandal. Yeah, so we just play out some creatures then, I guess. Get some more creatures from the Clarion Spirit with double casting. And yeah, there's no point attacking. We're only going to get what? If we attacked with everything, we'd be like what? Yeah, which would be dumb because we'd lose our Clarion Spirit. Yeah, we would have got 1 damage around. Not worth it. Hopefully we attack next turn with everything and this is all they have. They block here and here. You do 1, 2, 3. That's still not good enough. I need some spells, instant sorceries, Magecraft. Geez, that is the... Okay, instants and sorceries is definitely the majority of the spells in this deck. So, let's go. Come on. Opponent's taking their time here. It's almost too late now. We didn't get enough instants and sorceries. If those two... Well, we did have one out on the battlefield and they got snapped back. But yeah, both of these were instants and sorceries. We'd be in such a different position right now. Okay, do we chump? I say no. Oh, finally, yes. Not only is it instant sorcery, it is, well, it's instant. It is removal. Removal that we really desperately need. They have 1 mana up. It might be some kind of like miscast or something. What does this guy do? All right, okay. Enters the battlefield, and it's a 3/3 flyer after that. So... attack in with everything except Clarion Spirit, of course. Yeah, let's do that. We got Magecraft triggers on the Lumimancer, and we just held up a little few seconds there, so that's gonna... We should know something's up. So we can kill the Seer. This will be get +2/+2. Won't be enough to kill its blocker, so I say we go for the bigger guy, and then our guy will just eat their Seer. Yes, that's actually really good. Oh, we got this too. Anybody getting through? You're getting through? Yeah, okay. Okay, we can chump block in the air if we need. Alright, here we go. What's he doing? Tap. Target creature and opponent controls that creature. Okay. I was thinking there, I saw them highlighting our Clarion Spirit. I was thinking they were going to tap that down. It's probably smarter. It was like, why would we attack with our Clarion Spirit? That's awesome! Yes! Big boy dies. Oh, here. No, here. Oh, I shouldn't have hit with the Clarion, but it's probably game anyway, so yeah. And like the Clarion is actually, it creates like, yeah, it's 2 damage. Okay, let's just get 2 damage. They're at 5 health, so that's like a, yeah, that's a large percentage. That's 40% of their current remaining health total that it's doing. So it's like, it's just more that he has to block or deal with. They have 1 mana, so whatever. Wow, that was amazing. Holy bejeebas. I don't know what to say. 6 games in play, and then all those, I don't even know how many games I just did in rank there. So let's check this out here. Yeah, so let's go. Yeah, these were the 6 games I was telling you about earlier. And then these were almost all in the video. I forgot to mention this one game right at the bottom against Good Vibe right here. That one wasn't in the video, but everything else, this was the one I told you that I moved to the end, the first one that moved to the end, and then the rest are all just straight in order. And you saw everything straight up. Solid green wins. Oh my god. Love seeing that. Even play on the draw. On our play queue, we were a little heavier on the draw. For total summary, 8 times on the play, 6 times on the draw. That's not... Yeah, that's not bad. Even if it was the other way around, 8 on the draw, 6 on the play. I mean, everybody likes being on the play more often, obviously, especially with an aggro deck. But even if it was the other way around, that's not too far off, so can't complain too much. And then especially this just means it all really doesn't matter. I want to see that graph again. Just straight line right out the top. Beautiful sight right there. So, coming back in here, looking at the deck list. Would you guys want to change anything? Would you want to maybe sub out the Silverquill Apprentice? Like I was talking about that earlier in the introduction. Maybe you might want to do that. What ideas? Like, I don't know what to sub out for it. Like I mentioned Killian, but I don't think that would really be that good. So other than that, anybody have suggestions for Silverquill, or is Silverquill the best creature to be running in this slot? Like, other than that, I don't know what else to say. Like, 14-0. Like, I am so curious to see how I continue running with this deck, seeing what the future performance of it's going to be. When am I going to hit that first loss? I'm so curious about that. I would love for any of you guys out there to copy this deck, run it yourself. Let me know what you're getting. Are you getting the first 14 wins right out the gate? I doubt it. I have to imagine there is some manner of luck that's been involved here. I've hit a good streak or something. I definitely have to consider, like, the deck is good. You definitely have to admit that. The deck is good. Maybe, like I said, we adjust these here. Keep running after that, see if it runs a little bit smoother, like I mentioned. Other than that, hit that thumbs up, like I said earlier. Like, you're going to want to do it for this video. Like, that was awesome. Great. Like, hit that thumbs up. Seriously. You know you want to. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new to the channel and new to Arena, like I said in the beginning, go check out those beginner's guide section. It's got all kinds of videos for all kinds of tips and all kinds of great stuff. So that being said, have a great day, guys. See you out there. Cheers.